Random Rick Reviews.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Going to show you how to play 10 Days in USA. I got this at a thrift store for less than $5. So it has it's a select on here. It says out of the box about 10 to 20 minutes of gameplay. It says I haven't really gotten to the table. Ages 8 and up, 2 to 4 players, family game. Instructions are pretty light, as you can see. A couple pages, easy to read. It's always a good thing. So just because it's light doesn't mean it's a bad game. Again, I haven't got it to the table, so I don't know how good or bad it is. I've heard of it, seen it around. $5. It's a low investment. Anyway, let's get to the game. So here's the map of the USA. You want to try to get to a consecutive travel. So state to state to state on your row here. So when you start the game, there's going to be these draw piles. The main draw pile here. So you're each going to draw from the main draw pile. These would all be just in the main. So there's no really rhyme or reason. You just take a tile. We have Louisiana. You choose what day you want to pick it in. You don't really know because it's random at first. So maybe you just stick this in day one. I'm going to start in Louisiana and hope for the best. So you stick that there. Player continues. The next player gets their card. You draw a card. So now we have Wisconsin. So we have Louisiana here, and so Wisconsin, you're going to look like, is that easy to get to or not? So maybe not. So you may swap this out later. You probably could just go 10, 10, 10, get all your cards into your slots. Let's just do that. So on your turn, you're going to flip these up. These will be flipped up for people to draw from. You draw from these piles here, or from the main deck, or instead of drawing the card, you can swap things. So like, Indiana and Ohio are next to each other, so you can maybe swap on your turn. Or Louisiana, do we have Arkansas or Texas? No. We have a lot of Midwest, so we may want to do this. We may want to start there. I don't know how we get to Wisconsin, we just discard it. We're gonna just draw. So we'll draw a card, hopefully get a travel. So we got Washington State. You can discard this to any discard pile. So go here. So next person goes, does the same thing, or you can swap tiles, and that ends your turn as well. So to get from place to place, you can go by foot. So we go by foot. So say we are in, we'll take Indiana and Ohio. So we have those. They're by each other because they are one state away. So color doesn't matter when you go one state away. So this counts as long as they're in your holder like that. You can travel that way. Now say you wanted to go to Illinois to Ohio. You would need a car. You would need to find Illinois and Ohio. Let's see. Let's do Kentucky, Nevada. All right. So we have Illinois and Ohio. And say if we did not have Indiana, we can put the car in between. So the car lets you travel one in between state like that. So it would be like day 4 on the car, and then Ohio. So that's cars will take you through one state. You have to go either, you can't go diagonal through any state. You can't go this way. You have to go side to side, horizontal or vertical to get to where you need to go. The other way to travel is by plane. So say you're in Tennessee and you want to get to Texas, but you'd have to get car, log, car. You can't put 2 cars together. You can't do that. You can't stack cars. You only can use one in between states. So you would need a plane, and the colors have to match the destination and the departure. So you leave from Tennessee, then you would go to Texas. So on your board here, it would look like that. You would have Tennessee, your plane, and to Texas. So So it would look like that. Now it does state to get to Alaska and Hawaii, you can take any plane, any color plane that doesn't have to match. Like I said, these have to match to get to each other's area because they're not adjacent. So, so Arizona to Kansas, again, the same thing. But if you just wanted to go Alaska to Hawaii, if you had the state cards, you just need one plane. If you're traveling through, though, it gives an example. It takes 4 cards to get like through. You'd have to go from a state, the matching plane, to Alaska, and then when you leave Alaska, you need a matching plane and a matching destination. So you need 4 cards to make that. To win the game, you need adjacent travel throughout all 10 days. Okay, you swapped all your cards out, you've put everything in order you can. So you made your journey from day 1 to day 10 in order. So on day 1, you were in Kansas. You're going to fly from Kansas to Arizona. Then Arizona, you're going to walk over to Utah. You can travel by foot to Colorado. From Colorado, you're going to take your car, drive through Kansas to Missouri, walk over to Illinois, take your yellow plane to another yellow destination, South Dakota. So here, to South Dakota, and that's going to end your 10 days in USA. And that is the end of the game. If you're the first person to do that, get you your 10 days, you win. So there are variants, he said, for smaller kids, like 5 days in USA. You could do 20 days in USA. I guess really almost any amount of days you want. So components are nice. These are wood. These cards are smaller, but they're very sturdy cardboard. I think there's updated versions of this game that may have regular size cards. But this works just fine. I kind of like the smaller footprint of this map instead of being super huge. I think everything works pretty good. Comes with the holders there. So everything works as it should. Again, I haven't really got to the table to see how much fun it is. I don't see it hitting the table a lot, but it's cool. It's a USA. Get your travel. There's some swapping and some thinking to do. But there's also luck of the draw where you may just not get any kind of connection that you need. But very neat with the planes having to match each color. Driving through one state's cool. And I don't know, it seems all right. Again, 2 to 4 players, ages 8 to adult, 20 to 30 minutes. So let me know in the comments what you think of this game. And as always, smash that like button, hit subscribe. Thanks.
Random Rick Reviews.